A man sentenced to life in prison after he was convicted of murdering a 2-year-old girl. Now, 20 years later, he's out. Michael Abeta explains why the original coroner on this case walked back on his initial report.
A lot has changed in Colorado in the last 22 years. If you left and then came back, you would hardly recognize it. That's exactly what happened to Willie Joe Gonzales, who is now trying to adjust to his new fast-paced life.
Everybody's in such a rush to go wherever.
In a lot of ways, Willie Joe Gonzales is still stuck in 2003, when things were slower and simpler for him.
I went to work, worked on cars.
But July of that year, everything fell apart. Willie Joe says one day he was watching his girlfriend's kids. When he stepped out into the garage without them for a minute, he heard a loud sound in the house. He says when he ran inside, he found the 2-year-old girl in his care badly injured. He says he thinks she fell down a flight of stairs.
Do you still have questions about what happened that day? I mean,
Yeah, I do.
1 month later, he was arrested, accused of murdering the girl. The coroner said he didn't think the toddler could sustain the injuries she did by simply falling and was likely struck or pushed. Willie Joe says he thought it was all a big mistake.
I figured it's going to work out.
Yeah,
I know what happened. I know what went down that day. I'll be okay.
But Willie Joe was convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison.
I can remember getting down the hallway with one of the deputies, and I couldn't even walk.
Willie Joe says he lost faith in the criminal justice system, but always pushed to prove his innocence. Then 4 years ago, he met attorney Rachel Oliver.
It was like, okay, let's dig into is this possible?
She reopened his case and had a new forensic investigator look at it. With the advantage of new science, they were able to determine that the girl could have died by falling down the stairs. In fact, at a hearing in November of this year, the original coroner agreed that looking at the case with new research, he probably wouldn't call the girl's death a homicide like he did back then.
To actually hear those words come out of his mouth, I couldn't even believe it.
Now, after 22 years, Willie Joe is out of prison and with his family. He has a job and is moving on with his life. But he and his lawyers say that even though Willie Joe has been given a second chance, there are lots of people convicted of child murder based on incomplete science. Willie Joe wants them to keep hope alive.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
I did reach out to the family of the little girl that was killed to see what they thought about Willie Joe being released. I have not received a statement back yet. Michael Abeta, covering Colorado First.
Now, Gonzales did plead guilty to negligence. He says he didn't fight to get the entire case overturned because he has lost faith in the system.